Welcome to Beats and Eats. Tonight we are making shrimp fried rice. That's right, shrimp fried rice. You know, takeout, you think about going out, get you something in little cute containers, but tonight we're making it here on Beats and Eats. And as usual, we have the eats and we have a fire beat to accompany it. I can hear it right now on Beats and Eats. So to get started, we got our shrimp, Old Bay, or whatever kind of seasoning you like. I put a little bit of garlic powder in here and some fresh garlic, because you know I love garlic. We have our vegetables here. We have our zucchini, green bell peppers, red bell peppers, coarsely chopped mushrooms, pretty big. Instead of the thin ones, I like a little chunky mushroom in my stir fry. I have some green onions that are chopped. They're frozen, but they're still fresh. Sweet green peas. In my book, After the Nest, the Culinary Edition, it goes from fresh, frozen, canned. And tonight we have our frozen. We also have some pre-shredded cabbage and carrots. This is also pre-cut. You can get your cabbage and, you know, slice it up yourself, and also julienne your carrots. But if you're trying to be quick, if you're trying to, you know, just get what you need, grab it out the bag. As long as it's got those fresh ingredients in it. That's 2 ingredients in there, cabbage and carrots. We're gonna garnish it up with some green onions, some more green onions when we finish. Got the green onions right there. We're also gonna finish it off with some sesame seeds. And oh my gosh, some wontons. I love wontons, absolutely love them. And then we have our rice, pre-cooked already. You can par cook yours, and just, you know, when it goes into your wok, it's not gonna be so done that it starts to mush. So you can pre-cook it. You also wanna pre-cook it so it's not crunchy in your stir fry. And then we have our eggs that we're gonna crack over in there. And we're also gonna finish it with some yum yum sauce. Oh, chef's kiss. We also have some soy sauce that we're gonna, you know, cook into it as we go along. Ready? Let's cook. So I have some grapeseed oil that I'm gonna add to the pan just to get my shrimp going. Let it get nice and warm. Like I said, whatever you want to season your shrimp with. I did some Old Bay and also used a little seafood seasoning, some fresh garlic in here. I'm gonna drop one in and see if it's got a little smoke going there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lay that even across the wok. And you can use a skillet to make your stir fry. I just like using a wok, you know, for tradition. It smells great. It smells really good. So we're gonna let that cook. Get some opaqueness to it. And as a kid, we would have stir fry, we would have takeout in the little containers, you know, little white containers with the red lettering on it, Chinese lettering on it, with the little silver handles. As a kid, I wasn't always a big Chinese food fan because I didn't like all the vegetables that came with it. But over time, I gradually started to grow into loving it. I'm starting to get a little pinkness to my shrimp. And if you don't want to use shrimp, you can use tofu, you can use chicken, you can use steak, salmon, or use straight vegetables and have a vegetable fried rice. This smells really good. So it looks like it's almost ready to flip. Don't want it to stick to the pan. Get these flipped over. Got a little excited right there. Turn that down just a bit. You want it to have that nice opaqueness to it. You want it to start curling up. So a few more, maybe a minute or so on these. Move them around. It's popping. Popcorn shrimp. We're almost ready to take this off and throw our vegetables in. We're going to throw in some sweet peas. We're going to throw in zucchini. We're going to throw in the mushrooms, our green onions, our red and green bell peppers, and we're going to throw in our cabbage and our carrots on top of it. Add a little soy sauce. Let that cook. I'm going to go ahead and take the shrimp off and let it cook the rest of the way, because I don't want to cook it too much. I just want to cook it to where it's pretty thorough. Set this to the side. Add in some more oil to cook our vegetables. Turn that around a little bit. So I like to start the most dense vegetables on the bottom because they take a little longer to cook. In this case, it's our zucchini. So I'm gonna pop these right in. Add in the green peppers, mushrooms. Add in our onions. Add in our peas. I love peas and stir fry. Excuse me, stir fried rice. Stir fry salsa. And if you need to add some water just to give it some steam. So I'm getting those vegetables and the drippings where the shrimp was cooking, just to give it that extra flavor of the shrimp. So like I said, if you need to add some water to it, add just some water in. I'm just gonna pull up a little bit of that shrimp where it cooked in there. Get that flavor all through the vegetables. Add some more water. And I'm going to go ahead and add just a little garlic powder. And as this cooks, I'm going to add a hint of sesame oil. Just a little bit, because you don't want it to overpower what you're doing. because it has a really powerful, but it's probably about a teaspoon that I just added in, because like I said, it's really powerful, and you don't want to overdo all your flavors in your fried rice, your components. And I can already smell the sesame seed oil cooking. Give that shake, let that cook down. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our cabbage and our carrots. And so I kind of add these last because it's already shredded, so it's not gonna really take a lot of time to cook, and I don't wanna overcook it. But you can cook it by all means to your liking and your texture. And then I'm gonna add the rice in, I'm gonna pop that egg in and get it all mixed up, get it all fried up. Add our shrimp back in. You can do any type of vegetables. You can do broccoli, you can do asparagus. You can do whatever your heart desires in your shrimp fried rice. Snap peas, sugar snap peas are really good in a stir fry. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add my cabbage and my carrots. So just add all of it in. I'm just trying to save food, I don't know why. And this is a good meal if you know, your family, you just want that one pot meal for the night. If you're having a theme night, if you're having a romantic night, you can pair it with some sake or plum wine. So I'm gonna add more water to it because I want that cabbage to cook down. Just a little. And you could actually, like I said, just have your vegetable stir fry and serve it over some white rice or some brown rice, whatever your health goals are. But y'all, this beat, it goes. Woo! Ooh. Beats and eats. We got the beats and we got the eats. Think about changing my name to Chef Beats. The aroma is wonderful. It's like I can smell each ingredient in this pan. So I'm gonna add just a hint of soy sauce. Just a hint, just a hint, just a hint. I'm gonna add the rest in when I add in the rice. Because I wanna give it that authentic stir fry taste to it, along with that sesame oil. And also give it a little salt, give it a little sodium. You don't wanna under-season your food. You want to enjoy it. This is cooking down very nicely. Very nicely. Very nicely. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in our rice. We're going to add in our shrimp. We're going to drop that egg in, let it cook around, scramble it up, and mix it in with the stir fry we have here. Gonna plate it up and oh my gosh, enjoy it. I'm always curious to like You know, I mentioned as a kid, you know, my family and everything, liking the shrimp fried rice and the stir fried rice. My mother, she used to make she had her wok, and she would make just this beautiful stir fry. As an adult, I appreciate it now, knowing, you know, all the health benefits that came with that. So the vegetables are cooking really nicely. They're still fresh. And if you want to, you can add just a touch of ginger, either ginger powder or fresh ginger, diced up really fine, minced, and put into your stir fry. It gives it a nice kick to it, and also has great health benefits. Everything in this pan has some really great health benefits. So actually, I said I was going to add the rice next. I'm actually going to add my shrimp in, just so things can start getting a little cozy, marrying up, those flavors can conjoin. Add that back in. Oh my gosh, so pretty, so gorgeous. Just tap of water in there. I'm gonna add just a little bit more oil. I don't want anything to stick. This is the grapeseed oil. Bring it down just a little so I can prepare it to add my rice. We got the shrimp in there going. Ooh, this is very girthy. All right, next up we got our rice. I'm gonna plop this in. We're so close. And like I said, you can pre-cook your rice halfway, par cook it. Tonight I'm using coconut jasmine rice. And to me, the coconut jasmine rice gives it more like a Caribbean flavor to it. So it's like an infusion of flavors. I use with yellow rice. I use any type of rice you like, brown rice, basmati rice. So being that I have the rice in here, I'm going to add some water to it. I see it trying to stick. And I'm also going to add some more oil. Get that stirred around in there. Get the rice cooked the rest of the way. So the last cooked element that's going to go into our shrimp fried rice. Oh my gosh, you guys, the colors are amazing. You gotta have a strong shoulder when you make shrimp fried rice. You hear me? A strong shoulder. So when you make shrimp fried rice and you want ready for that egg, what you want to do is you want to hollow out the center. Hollow out the center. I'm going to show you. You want to hollow out the center of your pan. You want to make room for the egg that's going to go in there. Make sure you don't get no shells in there. You can just crack it in a bowl and then drop it in there. But Ah, got it. So right now my egg is cooking. I'm just gonna mix it around. I'm actually gonna do 2 eggs. This one I'm gonna crack in the bowl. Bring that back up. So now, let that egg cook. So it's like you're scrambling an egg in the center. Not like, you actually are scrambling your egg in the center. And once that egg gets cooked, so that it gets scrambled, we're gonna mix everything together. Once that egg is cooked, I'm just gonna start moving it around all together. And you wanna move pretty fast because you don't want it to burn now that you have the rice in there and that you have, your rice and your egg in there. I'm just gonna move it all around. You don't have to do 2 eggs. You can just do 1 egg. You do no eggs. Use an egg substitute. So it looks like we're pretty much ready to plate. So you got to stir fry. Fried rice. I keep calling it stir fry because it's actually a stir fry with fried rice in it. So we're gonna plate this up. We're gonna garnish it with some green onions. We're gonna hit it with some sesame seeds, top it off with some wontons, and drizzle it over with some yum yum sauce. And I cannot wait to dive into this. BeatzNEatz, shrimp fried rice, coming right up. So we're back, we're all plated up, and we're ready to taste this shrimp fried rice. I'm so excited. I got my chopsticks ready, got my soy sauce ready to see how good it turns out. Just put like a hint of soy sauce. Just a little bit. Get some of that yum yum sauce in there. Mmm. The texture of the rice is so soft. The zucchini is cooked nicely. I gotta pick this up. I'm sorry. I gotta pick this up. The bell pepper. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Look at those peas. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If you like tonight's recipe, you can also find other great recipes in my book, After the Nest, the Culinary Edition. We have a similar recipe for a shrimp stir fry in here, along with some other really great recipes. After the Nest, the Culinary Edition.